I'd now like to invite back to the stage, we met him yesterday, we're going to see him again. Ehab Abou-Oaf is the President for Africa, Asia and the Middle East for the Mars Corporation. Ehab, welcome to the stage.
Thank you, Malcolm.
Thank you, sir.
Nice to be back.
The clock is ticking. No, that's not quite right. Can we have another 10
1
minutes
minute.
on the clock, please?
Excellent.
There you go, sir.
Thank you, everybody. I'm glad to be back. It is coming to more progress as we've been together over the last couple of days. Before I start, I'd like to share a video. You've been hearing a lot of words over the last hour or so, so a bit of a change, and then I'll share a few thoughts. So if we can roll the video, please.
Nama saya adalah Alexander, usia saya saat ini 36 tahun. Ya, memang dulunya bapak saya ingin saya jadi petani kakao, tapi pada waktu itu karena kakaonya jadi rusak, saya memutuskan untuk pergi merantau waktu itu. Tentu saja orang tua saya sedih. Dia bilang, siapa lagi yang mau teruskan kita punya kebun kalau kamu merantau. Yang membuat saya dulu itu berhenti kerja di sana, itu gaji yang saya dapatkan itu tidak bisa mencukupi keluarga. Saya dikasih tanah sama bapak. Waktu itu keadaan tanah itu memang hancur, Pak. Dia punya cok kakao itu sudah hancur. Penghasilan saya sebelum kelola kakao itu penghasilannya paling tinggi itu 1 juta sebulan. Waktu itu yang bikin sulit itu karena dia punya buah rusak semua. Dan pada waktu itu butuh biaya juga karena pas waktu itu orang tua juga meninggal. Boleh dibilang ini adalah masa paling berat dalam hidup saya. Dari seorang paman, saya tahu tentang program Koko Doktor. Saya memutuskan untuk mendaftar. Syukur akhirnya saya terpilih. 4 minggu pertama, saya belajar tentang seluk-beluk bertani kakao. Mulai dari pentingnya mengganti pohon-pohon yang sudah tua sampai grafting dan pemilihan bibit. 3 minggu berikutnya saya belajar tentang cara mengelola usaha saya. Setelah menjadi Koko Doktor, kebun saya menjadi produktif kembali. Panen bisa meningkat 3 kali lipat dari sebelumnya. Sekarang saya membantu petani kakao lain supaya bisa sama produktifnya dengan saya.
Saya ingat waktu masa-masa sulit itu, saya bertanya ke suami, kapan ya kita bisa seperti orang lain ya, bisa membeli susu, membayar uang sekolah tanpa harus khawatir. Puji Tuhan, hari-hari itu sudah berlalu.
Sekarang penghasilan saya mencapai 120 juta per tahun. Itu baru kebun, belum dari penjualan pupuk dan alat-alat pertanian lainnya.
Saya sangat terinspirasi dari Koko Dokter seperti Pak Alex karena orang-orang seperti dialah yang sangat membantu pemuda-pemuda desa ini untuk bertanam kakao karena kakao ini sangat menjanjikan prospek ke depannya.
Saya ingin anak-anak saya ke depannya bisa membantu saya melanjutkan usaha ini. Ya kalau Bapak sih masih ada, paling saya ngomong, Pak lihat ini anaknya Bapak dulu yang tidak mendengar. Sudah bisa ganti Bapak sekarang.
This video pretty much sums up why all of us are here, why you are here, why I am here, is because we believe as we come together, we can make a difference to the people in this world, to the planet, and that's a great example where through the practices that have been changed, somebody increased his income, we were able to do a better use of land, and at the same time get better outputs. This is what the businesses need to do to engage in the SDGs that we're talking about, to move from words to action. We need to do millions of these, and that's why we need to be together working on such a thing. If I think about what really would make businesses go along the journey, and I want to share a few reflections. We've heard today about culture eats breakfast, each strategy for breakfast, and I wholeheartedly believe that. The reason why Mars has found its way to go down this journey is because decades ago, the founding mantra of the company was founded on what we call the 5 principles. The 5 principles are about mutuality among stakeholders, are about taking responsibility, are about making sure we act on efficiency basis, so we waste nothing. And if the culture of the business ties in with the SDGs, we are going to get traction. If the culture of the leaders of the business ties in with the SDGs, we are going to get major traction. These principles are what gets me out of bed every morning, because this determines how we do business. These principles are what I know I need to perform to be successful in the job that I'm in, and hence deliver against SDGs without necessarily being just conscious that I'm waking up every morning to deliver against SDGs. And Asia, the region that I look after, is at the epicenter of how the SDGs can come together, because we talk about people and the planet, and for us, it's a clear manifestation of that. The language of business and talking to business for SDGs to get traction and move from words to action are hinged on 3 things in my mind. 1, the language of science. We've got to move from emotionally charged conversation to a science-based what needs to be done and by when. And this is how business can make a difference. So this is the language that appeals to business, but this is how business can make a difference, because businesses are wired to see traction on timelines. So that's important. The second one is got to be a win-win. Businesses have got to make money and see the benefits across the stakeholder spectrum. If we don't do that, we're not going to see businesses moving along the traction of SDGs. It's got to be a win-win. It's got to make business sense, and we've got to believe that this is good business. And in Mars, we have realized this is good business, and that's why we've invested the $1 billion. It is an investment that will give us a return. And then the uncommon collaboration. You know, we saw the great story behind Alex and what he managed to do through the work we've done with Alex, and we want to take that to 12,000 farmers and build on that, but we cannot do that alone. There are 5 million farmers that work on cocoa. And who would know that these trees and Alex are behind these M&Ms that I hope you guys have been eating, you know, during the program that has got the personalized SDGs on them. But that's what it would take. It would take a lot of effort from a lot of people, and not one company, not one business, no matter how big they are, can do this by themselves. So uncommon collaboration is a critical factor. Finally, I want to say the time is now. The issue of sustainability and being sustainable and driving towards the SDGs has no room for cynicism, skepticism, sarcasm, because I know it's very easy for whether small businesses or big businesses or government or NGOs to say, well, the task is too big, we cannot do it, so let's not even go at it. But if we get together and believe that time is of essence, I think we can make a difference. So thank you, and I'm glad to be with you, and I think I've enjoyed the last 2 days tremendously. Thanks, Malcolm.
Thank you very much indeed, Ehab.
You get another.